The lost city of Dwarka has long fascinated historians, archaeologists, and spiritual enthusiasts alike. This legendary city is often cited as the divine kingdom of Lord Krishna, described vividly in ancient Indian scriptures like the Mahabharata and the Puranas. Dwarka is said to have been a magnificent city, built over the sea, featuring grand palaces and intricate infrastructure, symbolizing a period of prosperity and divine governance. The legend asserts that Dwarka eventually submerged into the ocean, leading to its characterization as a lost city, sparking debates on whether it was a real place or a mythological construct. The significance of the legend of Dwarka to the main topic lies in its ability to bridge the gap between myth and reality. It raises fundamental questions about our understanding of historical narratives and the role of mythology in shaping cultural and religious identities. Claims of Dwarka's existence challenge modern archaeologists and historians to consider the complex interplay between oral traditions, religious texts, and tangible archaeological evidence. A compelling example of the legend's real-world implications is the underwater archaeological explorations near the present-day city of Dwarka on the western coast of India. In the early 2000s, the National Institute of Oceanography conducted dives and found stone structures and artifacts that some researchers believe might align with descriptions of ancient Dwarka. Another instance is the ongoing cultural and religious significance of Dwarka for Hindu devotees, where the temple in the current Dwarka city becomes a focal point of pilgrimage, symbolically connecting believers to their mythic past. Supporters of Dwarka's historicity argue that ancient texts, often dismissed as myth, contain kernels of truth, urging modern science to explore such possibilities with an open mind. However, this perspective is not without its critics. Skeptics point to the lack of definitive archaeological proof and argue that the physical and geological changes described in the texts are metaphorical or exaggerated. This legend influences other aspects of our understanding of ancient civilizations. It challenges the boundaries between mythological and historical studies. By considering Dwarka as a potential reality, scholars are prompted to revisit other ancient narratives, questioning whether they might also contain historical truths masked as myth. Thus, the legend of Dwarka unfolds layers of understanding about human history, shaping ongoing discussions about the true nature of our cultural and historical heritage. The concept of historical and mythological significance in relation to the lost city of Dwarka pertains to the intertwining of historical records and mythological narratives associated with this legendary city. Dwarka, as described in ancient Indian epics like the Mahabharata, is said to have been the magnificent, submerged capital of Lord Krishna. The city's significance lies in its dual identity, a historical enigma and a mythological marvel. This fusion captures the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and believers, making it a pivotal aspect of understanding Indian culture and ancient history. The importance of this point in relation to the main topic, the lost city of Dwarka, myth or reality, is profound. It serves as a bridge connecting mythological accounts with potential historical truths. The quest to validate Dwarka's existence has the potential to illuminate aspects of ancient Indian civilization and the veracity of its legends. For instance, the discovery of submerged ruins off the coast of modern-day Dwarka in Gujarat has sparked debates and interest in archaeological circles, prompting further investigations to ascertain if these structures indeed correlate with the fabled city described in scriptures. Two specific examples illustrate this point. The first is the marine archaeological explorations led by the National Institute of Oceanography in India, which revealed a series of structures submerged under the Arabian Sea. These findings have been linked to the descriptions in scriptures, fueling discussions on Dwarka's existence. The second is the cultural significance of Dwarka in contemporary India, where it is revered as one of the four principal holy pilgrimage sites, Char Dham, for Hindus, underscoring the enduring impact of its mythological status. Opinions supporting this idea often stem from scholars who argue that mythological narratives may contain kernels of historical truth. They suggest that ancient texts, despite their embellishments, could reflect real historical events or places. However, this view faces challenges and controversies. Critics argue that relying on mythological texts for historical validation risks conflating faith with science. The lack of definitive archaeological evidence linking the ruins to Lord Krishna's Dwarka remains a contentious point. This discussion of historical and mythological significance influences other aspects of the main topic by highlighting the complex interplay between legend and history. These practices involve systematically uncovering artifacts, structures, and other physical remains from the past, which can provide invaluable insights into ancient civilizations. In the context of the lost city of Dwarka, these archaeological endeavors are central to uncovering the truth behind this potentially mythical city mentioned in Hindu scriptures and folklore. The significance of archaeological excavations in Dwarka lies in their ability to bridge the gap between myth and reality. For centuries, Dwarka has been a part of Hindu legend, described as a majestic city founded by Lord Krishna. The tangible evidence unearthed through excavation can lend credence to these ancient texts and potentially identify a physical location tied to this storied past. A notable example is the underwater excavation conducted off the coast of modern-day Dwarka in the Arabian Sea. In these explorations, marine archaeologists discovered stone structures, pottery, and other artifacts dating back to around 1500 BCE. These findings suggest the possibility of an ancient settlement submerged underwater, which aligns with descriptions from ancient texts that speak of Dwarka being swallowed by the sea. Another significant archaeological endeavor is the on-land excavations in present-day Dwarka, where discoveries of city layouts, artifacts, and urban planning support the theory that a thriving civilization once existed in the region. Scholars like Dr. S.R. Rao have supported these findings, arguing that the archaeological evidence points towards Dwarka's historicity rather than mythology. However, the journey to uncover Dwarka's real historical footprint is fraught with challenges. One major controversy involves the dating and interpretation of findings, with some scholars questioning the accuracy of the methods used to connect these discoveries directly to the time of Lord Krishna. Others argue against the conflation of religious texts with historical facts. Despite these challenges, the archaeological findings in Dwarka significantly impact other aspects of the main topics about it, such as cultural heritage and historical research. These findings compel scholars to re-evaluate historical timelines and the confluence of mythology and history. Moreover, they provide a richer understanding of the ancient Indian civilization's capabilities in architecture, urban planning, and maritime activities. In essence, the archaeological discoveries and excavations in Dwarka serve as a pivotal link in unraveling the mystery of the lost city, offering a tangible connection between mythological narratives and historical reality while simultaneously inviting discourse on interpreting complex cultural histories. Scientific evidence and research methods play a crucial role in exploring the mystery of the lost city of Dwarka, a topic steeped in myth and folklore. This concept refers to the use of systematic approaches and empirical methods to investigate the existence and historical authenticity of Dwarka, allegedly founded by the Hindu god Krishna. The significance of employing scientific evidence in this context lies in its ability to provide objective validation or refutation of the legends surrounding Dwarka, thereby transforming speculative narratives into historical truths or misconceptions. Archaeological underwater explorations serve as a prime example of the application of scientific research methods in this quest. In the Gulf of Kambat, marine archaeologists have used advanced diving techniques and sonar mapping to uncover remnants of what could be an ancient city submerged underwater. These explorations have revealed artifacts such as pottery, sculptures, and structures that suggest human habitation dating back to several millennia. Another example is the use of carbon dating, a scientific method employed to ascertain the age of these discovered artifacts. This technique allows researchers to closely estimate the timeline of Dwarka's existence, bringing clarity to the myth versus reality debate. Expert opinions have often leaned towards acknowledging the potential historical existence of Dwarka, supported by the findings of marine archaeology. However, these are tempered by the challenges of ensuring accurate dating and the difficulty of linking these discoveries directly to the mythical city mentioned in ancient texts. The journey towards uncovering Dwarka's truth is fraught with controversies and alternative viewpoints. Some scholars argue that the interpretations of these findings might be biased or exaggerated, aiming to validate cultural myths rather than provide unbiased truth. There's also the challenge of distinguishing between natural structures and human-made artifacts, which can complicate conclusions regarding the city's existence. Scientific research on this topic not only impacts our understanding of Dwarka itself, but also influences broader aspects of history, archaeology, and cultural heritage. These investigations contribute to discussions on how ancient civilizations might have interacted with their environment, how myths can sometimes reflect historical realities, and the technological advancements of human societies. By scrutinizing these narratives through a scientific lens, the research enriches our comprehension of the past, challenging us to reconsider the boundaries between myth and reality. Ultimately, the continued exploration of Dwarka through rigorous scientific methods has the potential to bring us closer to resolving this historical enigma.